You're watching Vancouver TV, where we show you what's happening in your city. We've got the latest movie reviews and access to your favorite celebs. From fashion to red carpets, live shows, and more, we cover it all, keeping you informed about your city and in the know about upcoming events.
Okay, where to start? Ever since I was born, I loved music. As soon as I could, I started a band.
Right away, we knew he was something special.
Gosh, immediately I said, man, this guy right here, he's gonna make it big.
Connor for real is actually saving the record industry.
Everybody's just waiting to see like what he does next.
Connor's hot.
You tell me you didn't see him and say, yo, he's the star.
Watch out! Watch out! Connor! I've got it all, and I'm getting more. Adam Levine's hologram! So expensive!
Connor currently has 32 people on his personal payroll.
Sure, Connor surrounds himself with people who are agreeable.
Bar none.
We're like McCartney and Kanye. And yeah,
all my woodwork, it's kind of my passion. This one's a mask, still me.
I'd love to get Connor to the point where he's just kind of everywhere, like oxygen or gravity or clinical depression. He's just everywhere.
I make sure all the instruments are tip-top. No one really plays guitar, but we got him here in case he wants one.
Deborah's a genius.
It's pronounced Deborah.
What's the origin of that?
I believe Deborah?
It's not a competition, but I'm winning. You won't get me admitted because I'm so...
In a way, being gracious is my weakness. People say I'm so unpretentious for a genius.
You know, it takes a village to make me look dope.
Hey VTV viewers, it's Christine White here, your reigning Miss Vancouver 2015-2016 and your host of Vancouver Television. Today we are here to support International Nursing Alliance, the newly founded alliance to support mental health awareness. So I'm here with the three founders of the International Nursing Alliance. How are you ladies?
Very good.
Thanks for having us here at your event. Christina, could you tell us a little bit about the Alliance?
Okay, International Nursing Alliance is nursing alliance that welcomes RN, LPN, care aides, and all the nursing workers. And we started this alliance in order to focus on self-care for nursing workers.
Very nice. So are you a nurse yourself?
Yes, I'm an RN.
Are you all nurses?
Yes.
Oh, you guys do amazing work. So I'm here with Trini Lopez. She is one of the organizers of the event. How are you, Tita Trini?
I'm very fine.
Could you tell us a little bit about the event?
We're having the yoga event today because we're actually celebrating a Mental Health Awareness Week, and also we are celebrating Nurses Week. This May we have all the celebration, including Mother's Day, but mainly the yoga is for mental health. It's one of those things that you really want to help the community, the nurses, because we're so stressed that we need something to distress ourselves, and yoga is one of them. I started yoga just a few weeks ago, and I thought this is perfect. Really distressing, stretching. This really helps the person or individual because it makes you more flexible, and also it makes you sleep better. And for mental health, we need a lot of distressing, and yoga, as I said, is one of the best things for distressing yourself.
Agreed, and I know that yoga has a lot of health benefits. Being a yogi myself, I enjoy doing yoga just because it also distresses me, but also too, it's just time for yourself. You make time for yourself for investment on your health. So I'm here with Jinky. She is the editor of Absolutely Filipino magazine, and she's also a nurse. How are you today?
I'm good.
That's very good. Could you tell us a little bit about the Alliance and what your goals are?
Okay, the Alliance, when I started to join it, I'm already engaged with like how to help with the nurses, especially with international nurses. So when they ask me, we have the same vision about it, so I supported it right away. I don't have any regret of joining it because INA wants to promote the wellness of the nurses, the well-being of the nurses, and also we can share it to the community as well, which is also my personal goal as a person and as a nursing professional.
That's great. So you just came off of a night shift, didn't you?
Yes, I just came out from night shift. I work at downtown St. Paul's Hospital at neonatal intensive care unit, so it's great to be here today.
Well, kudos to you and kudos to everyone who's putting this event together. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm here with the Mayor of New Westminster. How are you today?
Doing very good and happy to be here this morning.
Thanks for being here. So could you tell us a little bit about the event?
Well, this is an event put on by the Nurses Alliance, and it's a yoga event to help promote the health of yoga and to even some of the mental health benefits here. And when I was first approached here at the city, I thought that would be a great opportunity to help showcase our venue here at the Anvil Centre and be a great opportunity for a partnership.
That's amazing. So could you tell us a little bit about your own yoga practice?
Well, I'll be honest. I'm not a regular yoga practitioner, but I have done yoga before and can definitely see the benefits. And hopefully one day I can get it into my regular schedule.
Great. So thank you so much, Mayor.
Now, the city of New Westminster really is a healthcare city. We're the home to one of the largest hospitals in British Columbia, Royal Columbian Hospital. 1 in 4 jobs in the city of New Westminster is related to healthcare. So when I was approached by the International Nursing Alliance, I saw a really good fit between the city of New Westminster and what that organization wanted to do and how it wanted to support nurses and people working in that field. So it's my pleasure to welcome everyone here today. Hopefully everyone enjoys yoga. I'm not probably that well dressed because I have another event that I do need to go, but I really hope everyone enjoys the event to support the start of the Nursing Alliance. And we're also here to recognize Mental Health Week awareness. And I think yoga has so many benefits, health benefits, all the way from mental to physical health. And I think it's just a perfect way to launch this. So thank you so much here for having me here, and I wish you the best of luck both with this event and in the future with the Nursing Alliance. Thank you so much.
Yoga provides numerous benefits. It improves flexibility and posture, boosts immunity, lowers blood pressure, makes one happier, helps one focus, and encourages self-care. I find it most fitting then that in observance of Mental Health Awareness Week and Nurses Week, the organizers of today's event advocate yoga for mental health for everyone, including our nurses and nursing workers, who are considered the backbone of our health system. It is a fact that at every age, in health and medical situations, nurses are important in our lives. Nurses are taught and trained to be holistic in providing care, considering the needs of the patient's mind, body, and spirit. However, we also have to take into consideration that nurses are humans too, and they can also become patients. Hence, it is vital that they have to take care of their health, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Yoga can provide our nurses relief from stress brought about by the day-to-day rigors of their profession. I'm also delighted to witness the official launching of the International Nursing Alliance, the organizer of today's events. I note that the Alliance membership includes Filipino nursing workers and professionals, and I commend the founders and organizers of the Alliance who are nurses from the Philippines. And they have contributed to the well-being of the members of the whole BC community. Filipino nurses are highly acclaimed for a distinct brand of service, a service which has gained them recognition for their hard work, dedication, and excellence in the healthcare sector. I trust that they continue to demonstrate such excellent care and service here in BC. I would like to wish the International Nursing Alliance success as you continue to inspire all nursing workers to fulfill their duties with passion, integrity, and a caring spirit.
And that is very important, and I think that's why I'm speaking here, because a lot of you are adults, that it's very important to be very careful with our words when we're speaking to the youth, especially if you know that that youth is listening to you or that they look up to you. We have to be very careful with our words, and we never take it for granted when they say they're feeling sad, they're feeling low, or they're not talking, or they don't want to express something. Don't brush it off your shoulder. Like, as parents, it's very important for us to be on our guard, to be watching our kids. And if they're not like they used to be, then something's bothering them, and we have to be there for them. And I'm very happy, like, I work part-time simply because I wanted to be with my girl, all for that time. And I'm not regretting it. Like, my husband works part-time, we're not regretting it, because that's what we are here for. We have good careers, but when our children need us, they come in front of all our priorities. And that's why I wanted to speak on her behalf, because she speaks, she's not really an inspirational speaker. It's become like incidental, because she's a singer, songwriter, she hosts, but she's usually a speaker in front of the youth, and she will be able to influence a lot of the youth. But I think seeing you all here, I think I should speak because I'm your mom. And yeah, so always listen to your kids. And you know, when someone says they have mental health issues, it's like physically being sick. So it's nothing that you should be ashamed of. And that's why she talks about that. We work a lot with Carol Todd for Amanda Todd Legacy. She holds a lot of programs, mainly for the youth, because she wants the youth to speak up. So parents, you have to encourage your children to speak up. Tell them not to be ashamed. If they're being bullied, if they're feeling low, anxiety, or are anxious, they should not be afraid, because if you keep it here, that's when you get your anxiety triggers. I've seen the worst in Rhea, and it can be alarming. Sometimes we just hug her for 3 hours and not talk, because the last thing you want to tell someone who's anxious is that you can do it. That's just all in the mind. You don't want to say that to someone who is undergoing anxiety. You just have to hug them and listen to them. And Rhea looked up to an adult 3 years ago, and that adult told her, "You're fat and you're not good enough." And when we were launching a very important project of Rhea 3 years ago, she was 14, she did not eat during breakfast because she said, "Mom, I'm gonna eat the 2 barbecues that I love." That's the favorite Filipino food she loves. And when she had these 2 barbecue sticks on her plate, that adult went to her and said, "Don't tell me you're eating that." That was when she had her very first anxiety attack. That was the first time I saw physically what anxiety can do to a young girl who had a lot going for her. And from that time on, she would have anxiety attacks and she would stammer. My host would stammer. My very confident girl would curl up because she had anxiety. That was 3 years ago. From that time on, she never looked at a weighing scale. And she never looked at a tape measure. And she never looked at a calendar, because they had numbers. Outside, Rhea is a very confident person. She likes to empower people, and it's because of her anxiety. She doesn't want any youth to have to go through what she's gone through. She's strong for others, and she's trying to be strong for herself. 2 weeks ago, she came to me and said, "Mom, guess what? I finally stepped on the weighing scale. I'm just preventing myself from crying. But I saw my girl reborn." And that's how important parents are. And that's why we never take it for granted. And I'm very happy that you put this together, because it's important. It's Mental Health Awareness Week, and every week Rhea holds a project for Light Up Purple. And every year. This year she's holding a fashion show, and she wants all those who normally would not have been given the right to walk on the catwalk on the runway, to contact her. We're going to do auditions, but she wants everyone to know that everyone has the right to be seen and be recognized and to be appreciated for whatever they are, whoever they are. She is a strong advocate for mental health and the LGBTQ community. She is a girl that I've never thought I'd have as a daughter. I only looked at her talents, but now I see her as a philanthropist, and that makes me all the more proud. And I thank you all for listening to me. I'm gonna go take a look at her, what she's doing. I'm gonna tell her I think I did good. Thank you very much. She loves you all.
So yeah, today is our launching for International Nursing Alliance. So I really appreciate everyone here, Mayor Code, Honorable Mayor Frank, and of course everyone, each and every one of you, and Christine as well. And yeah, so International Nursing Alliance is the first and only nursing organizations, and we are proud because the first one to actually welcome all nursing workers. So for those of you who doesn't know about the different nurses, we are all, actually there's 7 of us. So here in Vancouver, we are trying to start an alliance that would welcome RN, LPN, care aides, and it's kind of be like a voice for nurses to look after themselves. So we would like to focus on self-care, and we would do that by organizing activities for all nurses and nursing workers, like socializing, meetups, and different activities such as hiking, and of course this one here. And yeah, so I think I'm done here, and all I can say is hopefully we all have fun and we'll feel rejuvenated after this event. Thank you all.
Down the street a few blocks is Hot Yoga New Westminster, where I've been teaching yoga now since 2009. I started teaching hot yoga in 2002, and as far as mental health, I can't imagine a better intervention than hot yoga. A lot of people say, I can't do yoga, I'm not flexible. But you know, everybody gets the yoga practice they deserve, and if you reduce yoga to flexibility, that's basically what you deserve. It's not really just about stretching. Yoga is a toolbox to elevate your consciousness.
Okay, and then rotate your hands, knuckles face the mirror, and then lift your hands and torso into your goddess pose. Nice job. Okay, get back to your down dog. Let's just do one more down dog. Last chance. And then if you can keep your heel lifted, bring your both hands into prayer.
Yoga is a toolbox to elevate your consciousness. The goal of yoga is union. It's a mystical experience. That's the real goal. The flexibility, the strength, the health, you know, lowering anxiety, depression, these are all side effects, but the real goal is far more lofty than simply just flexible hamstrings. I do have flexible hamstrings, but that's not the main purpose. Mysticism, a mystical experience, unity, a sense of oneness, cosmic oneness, transcendence of time and space, deeply felt positive mood, joy, blessedness, peace and love, sense of sacredness, non-rational, intuitive, hush, throbbing response of awe and wonder, noetic quality, a feeling of insight or illumination, paradoxicality, yoga yokes opposites. Rajas in yoga philosophy is yang, Thomas in yoga philosophy is yin, sattva is the union between the two. That gives you a human X of 52. And this does a lot of things. It heats up the muscles and connective tissues to make it safer, thins the blood, dilates the capillaries, increasing the flow of oxygen and nutrients through the bloodstream, and of most relevance to mental health, it increases blood flow to the brain. The 100 billion computers between our ears that process 10,000 signals a second, the most complex system in the known universe. The heat is used as therapy all over the world, and one reason that the body cools itself, one way that the body cools itself down is by suppressing endorphin activity, and this causes a riot in the body where it both elevates endorphins and increases sensitivity to it. So if you've ever, how many people here have tried hot yoga? So you know what I'm talking about. The feeling is unsurpassed.
So I'm here with Amal and Gretchen, and they just completed a 90-minute yoga session. How are you feeling, ladies?
Hungry.
Hungry, yeah, and that's why you have this cookie in your hand. Is this the cookie pose?
Yes.
So how do you feel after completing the session?
Good.
Good? Yeah, have you done yoga before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, so enjoy your cookie.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Rich. How are you feeling?
I'm great. Thank you, Christine.
You just completed a 90-minute session. How did that go?
Wow, really 90 minutes? I thought it was 20 minutes. Wow. Really? It was 90 minutes?
Yeah, it was 90 minutes. Bikram yoga is 90 minutes, and now it's a little different because we didn't have the heat. So have you done Bikram yoga before?
I actually have tried once when I was younger, and I didn't like it as much. But then I went to yoga, and I thought, wow, I could do it. I guess because of the maturity as well. So I'm ready to take on the hot yoga.
That's awesome. So maybe I'll see you in the yoga studio.
I hope so. So do you actually go there?
I go to a different yoga studio,
Okay,
but
yes. We would do it together.
Yeah, for sure. In the hot room.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
So this was an event put on by the International Nurses Association to improve mental health awareness in general and for nurses specifically. And the mayor was here, and Miss Vancouver was here, and the consular ambassador or something from the Philippines was here, and it was a pretty star-studded occasion. And I led everybody through about 45, 60 minutes of yoga. And I think nobody tore a hamstring, so I think we came out unscathed. Is the supreme antidepressant because the heat brings lots of blood to your brain, and it helps you to feel better, and helps you improve your concentration and determination and your faith and your self-control and your patience, your balance, your coordination, your conditioning, your flexibility, your strength. And it's the supreme antidepressant. Come and see us.
Congratulations, International Nursing Alliance, on such a successful event. And to our viewers at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week on another episode of Vancouver Television.
Welcome to Vancouver Television. I'm your host, Maria Rincon. Today we're in downtown Vancouver where Canstruction Vancouver 2016 is taking place. This is where 21 teams come together to build giant structures made entirely out of canned food. The best part is 100% of these proceeds and the canned food go to the Greater Vancouver Food Banks. Hey guys, we're here with the chair of Canstruction Vancouver, Mr. Scott Gray. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you very much.
I'm loving all the sculptures I'm seeing here. This is only half of it. So tell us how Canstruction came to be.
Wow, so probably about 15 years ago, my boss, George Callis of Metfine Printers, we founded the event. He was in New York City at a big trade show where they were just selling furniture, and he managed to see all these sculptures around, and so we found out what it was about, and it was a local initiative, started Canstruction, but it had been going for a couple of years, and so he reached out to the founder of the event and got the license for Vancouver. So for the last 14 years, we've been hosting it in Vancouver.
So what sets apart this year from previous years?
This year we've managed to grow the event probably by about 8% in total volume of cans, but by 3 teams. This year we've had 21 teams build 21 sculptures, whereas last year was 18 rather, sorry.
And tell us about the different teams that compete, and I've heard there's a lot of rules involved.
Yeah, it's an international competition, so it's pretty tony, the competition levels. We have architects, engineers, graphic designers, and students. We invite a lot of schools on board as well. We have 4 schools from the Lower Mainland that are involved this year. So each sculpture is built within, they're targeting on 1 or 2 different prizes that they can possibly win, whether it's structural ingenuity, best meal, best use of label. These are all international categories. So there's actually 6 international awards that if they win that, then we photograph it and we send it off to Peachtree, Atlanta, where the Canstruction.org resides, and they will now be judged amongst about 160 cities worldwide. So our event over the years has had probably about 7 national winners, which is pretty exciting. And I think
that's amazing
this year for sure.
Great. And how does Canstruction Vancouver show that a little creativity, teamwork, and fun all go for a great cause?
Oh man, it's to us it's all about pixels. I'm a commercial printer, and so it's all graphic design and pixels and how you squint. And one of the beauties of it is the better the pixel is the small tuna can, or the smaller can, which is all protein. So over the years, we've become the biggest single injection of canned food that the food bank in Vancouver receives. And so it's all to do with great pixels, beautiful colorization, and imagination. For the last 14 years, we've tallied it up. So far, not including this year, we've raised 1.39 million cans of food and put it onto the shelves of the food bank. We've got 21 sculptures. I've probably got about 5 absolute favorites, but if I had to boil it all down to one, it's got to be the bear, how to fight hunger. Actually, it's Wild About Fighting Hunger is the name of it. It's a first-year team. They put over 5,000 cans of salmon to create this massive grizzly bear that's literally 5 feet tall and 5 feet wide. It reminded me of the movie The Revenant. It's kind of scary.
Beside me here we have the Lowly Warm Food sculpture that was made by the secondary students of the New Westminster Secondary School. Right here it won the Best Youth Award for Canstruction Vancouver 2016, and 3,500 cans of canned food were used.
I'd suggest you go to our website, www.canstructionvancouver.com, or you can also check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/Canstruction Vancouver. You'll find out how to get a hold of us if you want to get involved next year. We'll probably cap it off at about 21, 22 teams because we're technically sold out, but we always have a little bit of attrition, and we always want to get some new blood in the game. So join us.
Now, I don't like to choose favorites, but who doesn't love the Cookie Monster made entirely out of canned tuna? Thank you once again to Canstruction Vancouver 2016 for hosting such an incredible and creative event, with all proceeds and all the canned food going to Greater Vancouver Food Banks. I'm Maria for Vancouver Television. See you next week.